And what's going on, everyone? Mark Gaming TV coming at you with the second reaction video of the day of August 30th. This time we are going to be looking at the Texas at Ohio State game in what honestly shocked me as to how very defensive minded it was. What I mean by that is when I made the video, I had talked about that it was going to be an offensive, type game. How Texas was probably going to win 34-20, or I can't remember exactly what I said, but I think it was like by one or two touchdowns. But I thought it'd be more offense than what we saw. Texas ended up losing the game 14-7. Now, a couple things I do want to stress here in this video. One, Texas was playing the number 3 team in the country, Ohio State, who has a very, very, very solid defense. Very solid defense. It was evident. And Texas's defense was good too. Don't get me wrong. Both defenses played spectacular. The offenses, both sides struggled to move the ball. It was evident throughout the game. Texas actually had more offensive success than Ohio State. But both teams struggled to move the ball offensively. Defensively, it was a very good defensive game for both sides, Texas and Ohio State. Just Ohio State happened to come out on top, partially due to the fact that Texas was the only team to turn the ball over. Arch Manning didn't look as solid as I thought he might, but again, I think you have to contribute some of that as to how good Ohio State's defense truly was and still is in the football game. That definitely plays a part in it. Texas, a lot of people are panicking because of how not so great Texas looked on offense. I'm just going to say this. Again, Ohio State's the number 3 team in the nation. So, obviously, there are things to clean up. Second, Texas is not done by any means necessary. Now, if Texas was playing a nobody and this had happened and Texas lost like this, then yeah, I would be a little concerned. Not so concerned about what happened today. Now, a couple things I do want to point out that happened in the game, and I talked to one of my friends about it, and I still think this could have been a key difference. First half, Texas went for 4th and goal, trying to score, and Ohio State shut them out. If they had gone for 3 right there, it would have been 14-3 when Texas opted to go for it on 4th down and failed. If they had taken the points there, it would have been 14-6. Texas ended up scoring on the next possession, and pending a 2-point conversion, Texas could have very well tied the game up. So I think there was some a few coaching misfires too that you have to look at too. This wasn't all just Arch Manning. This wasn't all just on one specific player. And I hate when people go in and judge a game just based off of one specific player. You've got to look at how the game was played as a whole, on offense, on defense, on special teams, on the coaching. Just everything has to be accounted for when you're looking at stuff like that. And for people to come in and try to automatically have Arch Manning thrown out or say, hey, people are wishing Quinn Ewers are back or stuff like that. No, it's too early to panic and stuff like that. Let's give it a couple of games. Let's see how Texas bounces back next week because they are playing a few nobodies in the next few games. So it should give plenty of room for us to evaluate Texas as a whole to see where are they at really and see what the problems are to see where they need to clean up at and get them ready for the SEC slate that's coming up. Because I'm a Mississippi State fan myself. I got to date myself a little bit. Texas comes to Starkville in about a month or two. I would love nothing more to see Mississippi State go in and beat Texas personally. Is that going to happen? Probably not. But again, I'm kind of being biased here because I am a Mississippi State fan. Hell State. That being said, it is way too early to hit the panic button if you're a Texas Longhorns fan, and I have friends that are Texas Longhorns fan, and hear me out. Way too early to hit the panic button. Let's give it a few weeks. Let's see how Arch Manning responds after losing against Ohio State. Let's see how they bounce back in the next few weeks. But overall, it was a pretty evenly contested game. Like I said, I think there were a few decisions that were made early in the game that the coaching staff will probably go back and look at and say, hey, if we had done this, this, and this, we could have actually won the game. Me and my friend was just talking about that on the phone, and I think he kind of agreed with me in a way. If a couple of plays had gone Texas's way versus Ohio State's way, Texas wins this game, and this conversation never happens as far as people saying blaming Arch Manning and stuff like that. So again, just my thoughts on it. But kudos to Ohio State. They got out. They got the dub today. Kudos to them. I did pick Texas to win that game. So following this game, I am 1-1 in my predictions as far as previews and reaction videos go. I am 1-1, so that sucks. But you can't win them all. You can't lose them all. So we'll just see what happens. It's week 1 in the college season, and we'll see what happens. But again, keep an eye out for more videos. And next video that will be talked about will be the Alabama at Florida State game, which is going on as I'm recording this, but I will probably do that video tonight on August 30th, so be on the lookout for that. But that'll be the next video in the line of reviews coming up for this week. Until then, guys, Mark Gaming signing off.